Hi, I'm Darren McDonald, and we are back with episode 5 of LP, the Shadow Priest Aoife, and we are in the Arathi Highlands here in Gallon's Fall. I'm just emptying out my quest log so I can accept strictly the quest for the Arathi Highlands. This is one of those zones, too, just like Hillsbrad Foothills, that went by extraordinarily fast, and I had to pick up the Bloodstone amulets off the Scarlet peoples here, the mercenaries and the path stalkers, and see, there's an amulet right there. Um, this was another place that I finished it in just maybe a little over an hour. I think my slash played right now is actually still just a couple hours. I ran into a rare spawn. There's actually I ran into two or three at least, three rare spawns in this zone as I ran through here. And there was a couple quests here. This is another one of those places that kind of starts off slow. The first level or two takes a while, but after that it goes by extremely fast. Here's the second rare spawn I found that got me from level 25 to 26. Big ol' ogre. But there's a quest coming up really soon. It's to steal from thieves. I had to get the heads of 3 different guys. That might have been the most annoying quest I've done in a long time. Another thing you're going to see here, two things that you see from 25 to 30 is when I get 2 of the greatest things for a Shadow Priest possible. I get Shadow Form and Devouring Plague, 2 amazingly effective things, and it totally changes my cast routine. Devouring Plague comes up at level 28, and Shadow Form comes at 29. But yeah, here is the part that got extremely annoying. First of all, this boss, you get him like halfway down, and suddenly he becomes resistant to everything, and I had like half mana, I believe, when I started fighting him, and he literally ate all the rest of my mana. The other bosses were fine. I had no problems with them. It was just that first one. The guys around him spawn faster than you can kill him. They're aggravating because they throw dirt at you, and it has the same effect as like scatter shot and blind and stuff like that. It throws you off, and you don't really have any control over yourself for a couple seconds. And then you end up running into 6 other guys, or as you pull them, they end up pulling 6 other guys with them, and it's just a whole big annoying thing. Here's another place. This like the first quests in this Arathi Highlands was so aggravating. I really could have done without them. But if you're leveling in this area, you will probably feel how annoying this is too. It seems very tedious how you come into this place, you do like 3 quests, you think, oh great, this is going to be good experience. There's a boss quest, a couple gather quests, kill quests, all that stuff, and I'll be done. You hand them in, and they just keep sending you back here, and it is just so aggravating. And with the Sigil of Strom too, you get them off any random mob that's way up there. Here's the third rare spawn actually that I find. But you just get them off any random mob, and the way it has always been for me is you kill every single person except for one. That last guy, he's the one that's going to have it. Anyway, here's where I ding to level 27. That seems to be kind of a recurring thing for me as of late, is every time I level, it seems to be that I level on a rare spawn. But that is totally fine with me. Anyway, we're going to hand these quests in. Now we're level 27, leveling extremely fast. I think I've been in this zone a total of about 22 minutes at this point, 22 or 23 minutes. And that really shows you how much of how much of the video I'm not actually showing you. I do edit out quite a bit of it, because if a lot of the Let's Plays that I've been seeing, these people are uploading 11 to 12 minute videos just like I am, but they're doing them all in real time. And here's something else that really made me mad here, where you're killing this boss, he as soon as I pulled him, he pulls you towards him. So if you're a caster, that really sucks for you. And also, as soon as I actually get him into position to kill him, he runs behind me and pulls another guy along with him. So he's behind me, and I got stuck on something, I guess. I'm not really 100% sure on what actually happened there, but I ended up not being able to cast for a couple seconds. I finally got to a place where I could cast, and then he did this like kind of stomp thing like the Taurens have. It kind of stuns you, and it shot me back a couple feet. So it just took way too long. And I actually thought when I got this quest, this new one, the Sigil thing, I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to go back to Stormguard, and it's going to suck. I'm going to have to run through those ogres again. But instead, it was just a random boss quest outside of it. And then I was happy, and then realized they were in fact sending me back to Stormguard for a quest that only gives you like 1,300 experience. So it's terrible experience. And I cut it out of this because it was a long thing, but I forgot where it was. And you guys never question the use of your map for questing, because it does tell you where a lot of these guys are, where a lot of the bosses are, a lot of the items are. And I went the wrong way like 3 times, ended up killing hundreds of people thinking that I was going the right way, and it took me a lot longer than it probably should have. The only saving grace for that quest is once you're done it, you're like, oh, 1,300 experience, I hope I never see this place again. You hand it in, and he gives you like a note or something to send to the girl right behind you. She gives you 6,000, almost 6,000 experience, and then they send you right off to Hammerfall, which is actually a pretty decent place to quest. And you only have to do, I only had to do, because I was almost 29 when I started in Hammerfall, you only have to do 2 or 3 of the quests, and you're almost definitely going to hit level 30. I know I did. I only had to do a couple of them. Now I have Devouring Plague. You can see possibly how that's changed my cast. It used to be I do Mind Blast, Shadow Word Pain, Mind Flay. Now I do Mind Blast, Devouring Plague, and Mind Flay, because if you do Devouring Plague and Shadow Word Pain, it just eats up crazy amounts of your mana. And now I ding 29, and if you are speccing properly at 29, you will get Shadow Form like I just did. And this is me getting into Shadow Form and having to set up my new bars. So I'm going to show you in real time how I set up my bar. So 1, I always use Mind Blast. 2, I set up Devouring Plague. 3, I set up Shadow Word Pain. And 4 is Mind Flay. I put Psychic Scream on 5, but I always change that out in the end like I did here. I kind of forgot for a second. But Psychic Scream, or the Fear, I always put at 6, and Bubbles 5. But one thing I have found while questing on a Shadow Priest, because I have done this before, I've quested on a Shadow Priest before, Bubble is actually almost useless until you get to a higher level. And I'm just talking to my guild there about people were asking what Vent was, so I had to let them know. Anyway, yeah, so I'm 29, well on my way to 30 actually. And I have 2 more quests to do, and then I am pretty well done this entire zone. And I'm going to move into a zone called the Hinterlands, which is actually a zone that I am not sure I've actually ever done before. I don't remember if I have done it. It was a long time ago, and there's a very good chance that the quests have changed since then anyway. And I made a mistake earlier when I said that there was 3 rare spawns. You've already seen me kill 3 rare spawns. There is a 4th one that I kill right up ahead. And yes, yet again, keeping with the trend that's going on here, it is the thing that dings me to level 30. That is a very, very nice thing about questing by yourself. Is you will run into a lot of rare spawns because they are placed pretty well everywhere, and I think there's an achievement you can get if you kill a certain amount of rare spawns or something. But yeah, anyway, I was 2 bars away from level 30, and that shows how much experience rare spawns give you. I was half a bar into level 30, so I got as much experience as I would doing a big quest, just killing a rare spawn. Anyway, this right here is the last quest that I do, and I actually got the Arathi Highlands achievement. I didn't think I would get many achievements, but apparently there was a lot of smaller quests. But anyway, now I'm flying to the hinterlands, and that will do it for episode 5, which was another short episode. So tune in about 4 days, and episode 6, the hinterlands, will come in and begin. I am Darren McDonald again. Don't forget to like, favorite, leave a comment, and subscribe. And you can leave in the comments down below also something I wanted to do is tell me what you think I should do next for a Let's Play. I have been contemplating doing a Shokkaden DPS PvP Let's Play.